no better to be safe than sorry.
Yes, Squidward. How is everybody doing today? I hope you're all doing well. So I got the good news for all of you. So last time, you may remember that there was a little bit of an audio hiccup where for some reason when my music was going, you guys could hear the switch. And I figured out what the problem was. So the way I have my audio set up, I have something called Cable A and Cable B. Cable B runs the audio from the game, and technically the aux audio from my microphone, and it mixes those together. And Cable A handles the music. And it was supposed to just be broadcasting Cable A. Here's the problem. It was broadcasting Cable A. However, there were two Cable A's for some reason. One of which wasn't actually Cable A at all. It was just something that was calling itself Cable A, but it was a liar. It was a dirty, filthy liar. So we changed to the correct Cable A, and now everything should be okay. But last we left off, we were in the Duke's archives, trying to get our way through to Seath the Scaleless. And as you probably know from last time, Seath was trolling the heck out of us. We had to die to him. Oh, what is this? Is this? Did I find what I was supposed to be doing? Was I standing on it this whole time? Oh my god. Well, I guess I knew exactly where to go. This was an accident. So there's Friendzo's down here, and there's a fog door down there, so that's good. This is progress. We're making progress. I didn't think I'd see the day. Literally, like, it's as though I'd planned it. I swear I didn't. I had no idea that that lever was there. Holy heck. So if anybody wants to know what happened, like where progress happened, apparently that thing that I continually looked at and thought, oh, it's one of those things that you have at the airport that's just like a zip line, right? Where like it carries you forward faster because you're too lazy to walk. But no, it was stairs. I don't know why I'm dumb like that sometimes. Oh, hey, we're live. Hello, Bonds. Welcome.
Oh, we can zoom
Oh, God.
away to the moon from this great wide wacky world. Jump with me, grab coins with me.
Thank you
oh,
so
yeah.
much, hey, for the raid. You know, I feel like I need to reboost the volume. Like, I lower the volume for all of my alerts, but the raid one, I also lowered a little bit, and I feel like it didn't quite have the impact when it doesn't terrify the heck out of me when it happens. But thank you so much, Aaron, for the raid. How did the rest of Stardew go? I know that I was just there, so probably not a whole lot changed. Are you real? Gosh, I just realized that I, like, didn't even bother checking that chest. That was way too ballsy. That could have been a mimic, and I would have died, and I'd have been very upset. Very loud, woo. Hey, Cheyenne. How are you guys doing? You made it just in time for me to go through this fog door into the mysterious unknown. Oh, that's very unknown. Where the heck am I? Wait, where the heck am I? That was like one step to death there. Okay, so this puts me out on the grasslands. There's a golden titan over there, which isn't good because that means that I found like the things that I need to do, like a different thing in this area. In this area. Whoop. But I'm definitely not supposed to be. Like, I'm not supposed to be here doing what I'm doing right now to do Seath. Whoa! Oh, I didn't even realize you were going for that move. Nice. A8 blue pumps. Just came from Aaron. Glad to have you here, dude. How are you? Aaron's a nice guy. Which reminds me, Barry or Kyo, if you can give a quick shout out to Aaron. He is a cool dude. You're just playing Stardew. He also plays an assortment of other games. I don't know, what kind of streamer are you, Aaron? I know that you've self-proclaimed that you're like a bad at game streamer. Wow, you're big. I just realized how huge you are. Can you like chill out? What does that do?
Come here.
Thank you for the follow, Cheyenne. I appreciate it. And thank you for being a part of the Timbertaft way. Oh god, he's gonna punch me in the face. No, he's not. He's too big. He's too big to do anything. How does it feel, having your own strengths used against you? Oh gosh, you're just... What? No! No, you can't be. You can't be. You're not dead, are you? You're like the best character. You can't be a random thing.
It was you who rescued me.
Oh, you're a girl. Okay.
Why, thank you. I am Vigeland of Katarina. I don't know how I ended up in that crystal. It wasn't terrible in there, but I could hardly move. I must think of some way to repay you.
Okay. Can you do the repaying now?
Oh, have you seen my father? You wouldn't miss him. A suit of armor just like mine.
I don't know. What if telling her that her dad exists is gonna set her off on a quest that results in her ultimate demise? This is hard. Alright, I'll tell her that her dad is real.
Thank goodness. I knew he was here somewhere. Well then, now I must find him. Thanks again, truly. Now if you'll just stay put and keep out of trouble.
Right. If I help you out with your daddy issues, are you gonna give me some?
Thank goodness. I knew he was here somewhere. Well then, now I must find him. Thanks again, truly. Now if you'll just stay put and keep out of trouble.
Okay. So, maybe she'll end up where he is, and then she'll give me something once she's reunited with her father. He should be back at Firelink, but then again, he doesn't really do the whole staying out of trouble thing. Last I saw him, he was trying to go through Sen's Fortress and subsequently through on Orlando to try and fight Ornstein and Smo, and did not succeed. So, I come to stream and we're talking about daddy issues. Look, her dad is like a crazy idiot who, like, his daughter disappeared mysteriously, being turned into a crystal monster, and he's just like, I'm gonna be a hero, I'm gonna go off to Sen's Fortress, wearing this big fat suit of armor, and then I'm gonna fight Ornstein and Smo by myself, it'll be great. Isn't that right, daughter? Oh, I don't know where my daughter went. Well, rip. Whoa! Hey, Aaron with the 250 bits, got a splits, but have some bits. That's alright, Aaron, thank you very much for the bits. You don't have to do that, by the way. You can take those back. Just because you're leaving, I don't mind. But thank you, sir. Oh, we've refreshed. So, Aaron, you are now the bit leader. You've done it. You're not the raid boss, because Legend Dave donated a ridiculous amount near the tail end of last month. So he's tougher to topple than your average raid boss. But you've achieved the gold. High hand by Aaron. Oh, rip. One day you two will meet. I don't know, Aaron, have you been lurking in like Fangirl streams at all? Oh, okay. She's a good streamer. Oop. Oop. Energy went out for a second, that's not good. Caught one at work the other day, awesome. Good. The community is spreading. Yes. All according to plan. Wait, what is this way? Is that Seath? Is that the crystal pillar of Seath? The scaleless? I don't even know if this is where I'm supposed to go, but this looks like, you know, if I had to venture a guess as to where a mysterious crystallized dragon went, it would probably be in something similar to this. Uh-oh. No jumping from you. Crystal Titans are not allowed here. Whoop. Sky Mom is on a self-preservation quest at this time. How are my adventures with death going, Guardian? They're going surprisingly well. I actually, as soon as I booted up my save file, I realized I was standing on top of the doorway to the area that I've been searching for the better part of last stream. So, we're making headway. Currently on our way to fight Seath the Scaleless, because I was trying to start the Artorias DLC, and while I was here I was like, huh, I'd never been to the archives. Also, that's Seath down there, huh? Is that Seath? No, those are little baby Seaths. Those don't count. Well, no! Oh god, are you kidding me? I had 43,000 souls, I wasn't ready to slip and slide. Oh no, where does it even put me now? Okay. Well, so much for progress. I'll have to re-find where that was now. Did I just feel... That was interesting. I'm feeling like some weird vibrations. Getting some weird vibes here. Oh, this puts me like right literally here. Okay, this isn't so bad. This is really easy, actually. I see why they had that bonfire there. It makes sense now. Oh, I accidentally didn't push the right button. Just bought tickets to play. Wait. To a play. Haven't been to one in a while and you're so excited. What's the play? I love going to plays. I generally have a bias in this town because I used to be involved a lot with a theater group in my campus, so a lot of the actors that I end up seeing are actually people I know. So I'm always like, I need to support my friends. However... Oh no, I didn't see you. You had friends. Oh god, rip. Whoa, I saw that coming. I knew I couldn't dodge it. Huh? Taken out. Oh, uh-oh. He was supposed to get stunned by that, but he refused. There we go. Alright, much better. These guys drop blue Titanite chunks consistently. These are like if I was trying to like power game this game, this would be where I would go to just farm blue Titanite because that stuff sells great. Supposedly based on whoop. Used to be back in theater back in high school. I always give thespian vibes. I mean, I've told like a number of people that I was very much involved with like acting and stuff. Mostly I wanted to sing, right? Because like I was in choir when I was younger. And then after being in choir for a bit, there was one point where my choir director was heading the school musical, and one of their lead singers, well, lead actors, got to the last minute, and she came to me and she's like, please do this. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I can do like the whole acting thing in front of a bunch of people. And she's like, do it. So, like, I think she was like on the verge of like threatening that I wouldn't be allowed to go to the solo festival if I didn't. She was like, "You have to." So I got drafted into doing that, and I ended up enjoying it. So, can I even get those? This doesn't look. Why is that black? Also, I legit don't think that I can actually touch my souls here. I'm gonna try because I mean I've got to get them back somehow. But please don't slide me off. Please. Okay. We've retrieved the souls. Oh, rip sound people were always annoyed with me. You were one of the singing ones? That's awesome. Yeah, I loved, like, I always wanted to go into the musicals and stuff, but... Oh, here's the path. Thanks, buddy. You've just shown me the way. Can you show me the way? There he goes. I guess that wasn't the nicest way to repay him for his trouble, but... Why am I just dancing around with 50,000 souls, though? This is a good question to be asking as I potentially pass the point of no return going down to fight Seath the Scaleless. Let's be smart for just 2 seconds of our lives. I'm gonna go back to the bonfire and try and turn these 50,000 souls into some level ups before I waste them, because I don't trust myself with Seath. Like, I know this game is about taking stupid risks, like that's what people watch for, right? To see me lose it all. But, don't be smart, do the thing. Also, hello. Hey, Matt, thank you very much for the 300 bits. How are you doing, man? What have you been up to lately? Yes, thank you for the big bits. Seriously, dude. You're now the number one. Aaron got put in his place. He's now number 2. He's gonna be real upset, but he probably already left. By the time... Oh, yeah. See, the Direhound decided he would have a pink name today, so I keep thinking it's Cheyenne every time he pops up. But how has everybody's days been going? Are you guys all having, like, a good time? Has it been a good week for you? And do I want strength, vitality, or endurance? Endurance is definitely higher. So maybe, like... The thing is, leveling up my strength is really doing no favors here. Oh, hold on a second, guys. I feel like I need to sneeze, and I'm hoping that that doesn't happen, but... You always have to be prepared. Suffering from burnout? What kind of burnout? Burnout from, like, streaming or school, work, all of the above? Okay, was this the OK button? No, that was the bad button. I always forget that technically this is a JRPG, so I forget that the active button is like something different. Nat Pew Pew with the... Thank you so much, man. Oh god, I got hit. Whoops, I picked a bad place to stop. Nat Pew Pew with the gift subscription to Cheyenne. Thank you so much. I hope that you enjoy your Timber 2 Rower, your Rowlet emote, Cheyenne. Spread it across the internet. And Matt Pew Pew, thank you for your generous donations here. I appreciate you being part of the community. Also, I keep being like, dude, how are you? How's life been? Throws more money at me. I'm like, dude, Matt, it's okay. It's all gonna be okay. Uh-oh. Cool. So I take it that things have been good then. What's this about the last unicorn? Someone's talking about the last unicorn? Oh, right, because of the last Dodongo cover. Yeah. So all of my I guess to preface this for people who don't know, all of the little alerts that you hear are actually from covers that I have on my YouTube channel. So if you like a song that you hear in one of the alerts, there is almost always a full version of it on the YouTube channel. That goes by the same name. Contrary to what I think Kyo said in the last podcast, it actually is a URL attached to my name. I don't know how. I don't know how I lucked out to actually get my name.
It is a
as part
matter
of the
to
URL,
grant.
but-
For him, my name
What?
is just Buttface, but it's scary.
Mark Spar. Mark Spar, thank you for the 18 viewer host, dude. Wow, how are you doing today? I hope that you're having a good time. Seems like you had a good stream. What were you streaming? I don't know if he's actually gonna. Oh, he's here. And how goes it? It's going well. We're making our way down to fight Seath the Scaleless. I got punched in the face by an arrow, which is probably the strangest way that I could have phrased that. But uh-oh. See, I have the high ground, and I'm not sure if that's a good thing against big people like this. I think it works backwards. Matt Pew Pew. Thank you so much for the gift subscription to Mark Spar. Holy smokes. Matt, you're gonna break me. Mark Spar, congratulations on getting the gift sub. I hope that you enjoy it. Enjoy your Rowlet emote and use it across the internet to spread, to spread a bird mostly. I'm not gonna try and preface that it's like love and joy or something, but it is a bird. Oh, are you actually Seath? No, you're like a moth thing. Wait, no, are the Moonlight Butterflies just normal enemies now? I mean, they aren't super hard, but like for real? I don't know how to feel about this. This kind of reminds me of, the Final Fantasy games were really good about, like, always having a section of the game that basically takes place inside of a crystal nightmare, and this feels very familiar to something like that. Is this gonna collapse on me? This looks very not safe. Alien Isolation, is that what you were playing? Oopsie. But yes, thank you everybody. Thank you. I think... Alright, let me get my bearings, because if I'm not paying attention, I'm gonna go spilling off the side like I did earlier. Does this thing even want to hurt me? Like, it seems like it just wants to exist, yeah? I don't really want to hurt you. Just an innocent little butterfly. Oh, dude, I think I understand. Oh no, is this like a Shadow Temple thing? Where you just... Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Path ahead, I don't... Okay. I'm nervous now. Can we get rid... I don't like that the path ahead thing's there. It's in the way. Okay, so this is real. Alright. I think we're okay. It seems like a legit path. That guy's gonna want to come after me, so let's just fight him. We're gonna have mano a mano here, okay? I'm scared. Well, he's bigger than the usual ones too. This is a bigger crystal. Whoa. Oh, I'm so glad I blocked. That could have actually really hurt. Aha! I have the low ground. That is so... No! Oh, he knocked me off. I saw that coming a little bit. Have fun. Do I see the flakes falling? I do. I realized that I could have kept going, but I wanted to kill the thing because he seemed easy. He wasn't easy. Hey, Marshall, Monkey. I never know if I should call you Monkey or Marshall. Maybe I should just call you MM, because you played Majora's Mask once, so it's fitting. The lowest of grounds. Yes, I had so much low ground that he could have no hope of ever reaching me. Unfortunately, I did. So, there's that. I wonder if I could, like... I'll bet that I can outrun these guys. Like, at this point, I know where I'm going, and there's no way they're gonna follow me on the Invisipats if I can make it that far. Monkey is good, it's what most people go by. Is it what most people go by? Kyo, you mind if I call you Monkey from now on? I'm sorry. I'm just hecking with you. So we've got, what do we got? You love Dark Souls, you played this a lot. I started out wanting to dislike it because I have, for the longest time, had an opinion that I didn't like this game. And then, there's more path. Oh my goodness. Well, that's not where I went, though, the last time. But I definitely need to remember that that's there, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's like a hidden item this way. Wait, where are you coming from? But did I just outright kill him? Oh, nice. He's outright dead. Yeah, so, like, I didn't want to, people need more sleeps. Yeah, I generally enjoy what I've been playing lately, but for some reason on my first go-around I didn't like it as much, and I think it's because I was doing, like, an S-Stock run, where I was using, like, the super technical weapon that you have to be, like, amazing at the game to use. Uh-oh. Okay, where's the flakies? I'm going this way. No, that's not a flake! Aww. Okay. I think I need to chill for a minute. I think I definitely have to kill the big guy. But I should probably, like, step back onto not Invisi-platforms and precarious ledges when I fight him. I think that's how we're gonna approach it. But I did get my souls back, so at least I didn't lose everything. All 12,000 souls becoming increasingly irrelevant as we move forward. Guy's gonna try and follow me. It's not gonna go well for him. He's gonna realize pretty quickly that there's a bunch of ice giants back this way. Ooh, there's like treasure over here though. I want the treasure. I hate picking people up from the airport. You become very impatient. Crystalline equipment. That was really good. I'll have to look at what that stuff is once I get my souls back. But yeah, I tend to. So I'm not ever really impatient, but I will say that there's an atmosphere at airports that is just unbelievably stressful. Like, I don't mind actually being the one flying as much, but when you're somebody who, like, has to go there and sit in these, like, really poorly thought out little, like, round table areas where it's just like, you must be one of the 500 people who are waiting to pick someone up. Well, you get one of the 10 spots for such a person, and you might block traffic in the process, and people will be mad at you, so I hope you're prepared for that. At least that's my case. Oh, gonna dip out. I'm doing Jackbox again tonight, but thank you so much for the sub, Matt. Yes, Cheyenne, thank you very much for stopping by. I hope that your Jackbox night goes well, and I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Ooh. Okay. So hopefully I'm smart this time. See, we're doing a little better, right? Like, our bloodstains are progressively getting closer to things that matter. I don't see snowflakes anymore. The flakes are gone. The flakes have abandoned me. Alright, I think I don't have a choice. I think I've gotta just fight this guy and not get bludgeoned. Oh. Oh boy. Okay. Gonna give him a minute. He can do some of that if he wants to. Okay. 1 strike. 2 strike. Don't smash me. I said don't smash, Mr. Hulk. Not allowed. Jump away! Ooh. Testy, are we? Kill it. Oh, thank goodness. Holy smokes. It looks like, I think there's somebody else who's, like, basically fighting this with me, and he also became the dead. Oh, I'm sliding. Oh, I'm sliding. Oh, no. No sliding allowed. Holy smokes. What in the world? I guess we'll be coming back for that other item thing later, because I don't really know how to get back from here. This is just all very dangerous. Oh, noise. Oh, not noise. Oh, I'm actually dipping now, too, because my friend wants to do some games. Hope your stream goes well. Thank you, Matt. I hope you have a good time. Enjoy your time with your friends. Okay. So there's another one of those guys down there. So if I drop down, like, I'll be okay, I think. There's a path marker over there, so I think... Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho! You can't touch me. I am too tall for you. Imminent fall. Is it, though? How much of a trap is this? It's like, this looks okay. I don't see how landing down there would be beneficial to me at all. Tell me, isn't it? Here. Okay, thanks, buddy. I think we're good. You can tell my trepidation by the fact that I'm, like, very, very gently walking here. Like, I don't trust this for a second. Okay. Try fleeing from what? I don't like that. I don't like that message at all. Since when do I have humanity? Sorry for being a bit cryptic, guys. I'm like... I've never been in this area. I've never even seen this area. I haven't watched playthroughs of this section, so, like, I'm just like... What is happening? There's just stuff. Oh. I don't... What are you... What... Huh? What is this? Is this a crab? I don't know what you are. Are you a clam or a crab? Oh, you... That's how you attack. Okay. Interesting. Very clever. You're a super smart clam, I can tell. Oh, you don't like the electrocution at all. Well, you're gonna love me. Oh, you can stab me still. Whatever, you're dead now. Get out of here, clam boy. It is pretty... Oh, he's got skulls in his mouth. He's a skull clam. That's kind of gross. It is pretty spooky. That is very spooky. You're not wrong, Barrican. The clam back there, there's like... How many clams am I gonna have to fight? This is insane. It's like Clamland. Are you a friendly clam? No, you're not a friendly clam. You're a pretty upset clam, actually. Uh-huh. I'm so glad I got the Thunderblade, dude. This makes such a difference. Oop, he tried to stab me. Didn't work out for him, though. Okay. They don't ever drop anything good, though. Like, these guys suck. They're, like, not even good. Right, are you coming for me first? See you moving. Oh, his friend's coming. Uh-oh. I gotta kill him fast. Okay. Double clams. Ooh, he's doing like something special now. This one got sick of my crap. Amazing chest. Isn't that, Oh, you were quoting me reading one of the messages. People love saying that one. Amazing chest. Oh, I see like dark spirits down below. What was that? That was like somewhat different. Oh, and his friend's coming too. This is gonna be an interesting clan battle. It's a clan battle for the ages. What does he do? Oh, he can eat me? I'm not okay with that. No, no clam eats today. Alright, we won the clam battle. But I don't know what's coming next. It might not even be clams anymore. We might be done with the clams forever. Eat curses. Oh, really? Really? Okay, well, I have transient curse, so it should be good. Okay. I feel really bad for whoever played this game first. Because whoever they were... Does transient curse, like, save me from this? I don't like the look of this. what that is. Oh, it's Seath! It's our boy. Is he, like, stuck? Hi, buddy. Oh, hi, buddy. Do I be scared? Oh! I figured. Oh, he's a lot tougher than I thought. Oh, he's infinite powered. Hold on, I gotta get around this idiot. Scusi, I need to get past your tentacles, buddy. Thank, buddy. Wait, there's nothing back here. Is there? What is this? This is nothing. Oh, that's the direction I was supposed to be heading. Well, I'm glad that he's, like, ignoring me completely. This is really working out for me. Excuse me. I'm just gonna destroy this real quick. Thanks, buddy. Oh, he's not happy. Oh. Oh, sorry to upset you, Seath. I'm really sorry. You're a really cute dragon. Anybody ever tell you you're cute? Oh, he's not happy. He's not happy. Oh, uh-oh. I don't like the shakies. Okay, we're doing okay. Oh, I'm cursed. I'm dead then. Come on, man. He just completely went barrel forward on me. What the heck was all that? You did it. Try fleeing. Get in there, bruh. No, I'm cursed. Didn't I have like an anti-curse ring? That would have been handy there. Oh, the boost curse resistance. That probably would help. Honestly, in that fight, I really shouldn't have had this equipped. I think we'll boost our curse resistance, and as for a curse cure, this is gonna be rough now though, because I am like legit cursed. I don't think I have like a thing that just heals that. Maybe I do. I might be lucky. I might still have one of those extra special things on me. Please tell me that I was smart enough to still have one. That's not a good. I'm sure we can handle it cursed. I mean, I had transient curse on when I went in. Getting cursed in this game sucks. It does. But the nice part of it is that now I can't get cursed again, right? I can't get double cursed. I'm basically immune to curse now that I'm cursed. In fact, all I really need... Oh, I can't humanitize myself. That's not good. In DS3, it's just instant death. I mean, in this, it kind of is, too. It's instant death, and then it turns you into, like, half health post-mortem. Now, the unfortunate thing is that I gotta make it all the way back there. And once I'm there, I think I have to fight the weird crystal tendril of Seath over again. And he was super nice to me the first time around, too. Like, you guys remember, he just kind of stared at me while I did it. He's like, go do the thing. Come on, man. I want to fight fair and square. We're not gonna, like... This guy... Well, I do remember. This guy came. He showed me the way. I think we'll get the items that are down here now, though. I'm pretty confident in my ability to navigate treacherous, invisible platformy things. It's a humanity. How nice. Ooh. Alright. That was a little bit of a weird reflection there. I thought that I saw, like, a golden soul that was just sitting on the crystal, like, oh, you weren't there before. Is this what life is like when you're cursed? Oh man, they're permadead. Well, that's nice. At least the game expected that I would die. Like, now I can just go over here and just gently make my way over. I hate that there's, like, a slightly slidey bit there. That's cruel. Oof. That's a scary fall. Alright, the rest of this should be easy. Let's just go straight. I feel like there's somebody playing the game right now with me. And he's like, he's going psycho with these messages, man. He's like, this is where you go, and this is where you go. My PC just blue screened. Is it because of the power ripples, Barakin? I feel like that would play a part in it. I gotta go past the clams. How fast are the clams again? Are they super fast? They're kind of speedy. They're kind of speedy clams. I'm just gonna see if I can get past them. I don't want to bother with Clam World. Cloak! Ooh! Take that, clams. You ain't got nothing on me. Ooh, God, spooky clams. Super spooky clams. Are they in the fight? Okay, Jesus. Actually terrifying. It's okay, I'm already cursed, so, like, you can't do nothing to me now. Whoop, 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 whoop. Destroying your tether. Destroying the tether, it's fine. Alright, are you upset? You seem significantly less upset than last time. What's he doing? He doesn't really take advantage of his giant tentacle body too much. If I stay, like, right here, I'll bet he can't even, like, touch me too much. Because I'm, like, right in his butt. He can't... This is his weak point. Like, look at that. He can't ever face me. That's great. Okay, excuse me. I'm just going to finagle my way behind this tentacle again, if you don't mind. You found me! Hey, that boy. Okay. He's not letting me get behind him anymore, which is a little disappointing. Oh, he's mad now. Okay. Eat the thing. Eat the thing. Stop the poisoning. Oop, okay. That was unfortunate, but I'm glad I was wearing that ring, man. Oh, he actually killed me. What a lame-o. I don't even know where my souls went. I just completely died. Oh, man. Okay. So, the ring definitely helped. What would have helped more is not being cursed at the time that I went in there. Do all of my bonfires have a warp link? Like, if I warp from this one, right? Am I going to be able to warp back to this one from a different bonfire, or are there certain bonfires that you can't warp to? Because I could really use a warp to the guy who fixes my curses right now. And I'm worried that if I do, I won't be able to get back here. Turn to the left. Oh, I have Homeward Bone. If I warp to a different bonfire, I should be able to do the thing. Okay, I think I know. I think I have an idea. So we've rested at this bonfire, but if I rest at no other bonfires, I can Homeward Bone back to this bonfire after I've cured my curse. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna warp to... I think Undead Parish would be appropriate, because this will put us right next to... This will put us right next to the guy who sells me the curse healing things. I have no souls. I have no souls. I have no souls. This is okay. I can kill a couple of random things to get souls. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Maybe he'll just cure it out of pity, right? Maybe he'll just be nice. I never have an excuse to use Homeward Bone anyway, so it's kind of exciting having an opportunity to use it, not having to worry. I can talk to this guy. I can probably sell this guy something to get some free souls on me.
I've seen one of those before. It's the ember of a divine blacksmith. Might you consider leaving that with me? I can produce divine weapons with a flame such as that.
Give Divine Ember. Okay.
Well, thanks for that. You've made a fine decision. You soon shall see.
I can't wait to have Divine Weaponry. Okay. So... I figured that I can't buy anything off you, but maybe I can... No, you don't... you don't actually let me purchase things or do anything, do you? Oh, that's right. I have pocket souls. I completely forgot that I have pocket souls. I'll be fine. We'll be fine, guys. We can fix this. And with that curse-resistant ring, it very clearly protected me from what would have otherwise definitely cursed me. So, like, we're good. I don't know if that's really a dodgeable attack at all, though. Like, I blocked the damage output from part of it, but that drained my full stamina bar, and I still got cursed regardless. Like, it was just a curse aura. It wasn't a good time. This could be a... Whoa! Oh! There's a person here! They're never here. Hold on, I gotta help this person out. I doubt that she wants to deal with these guys. What is your story? Oh, are you the one that I saved from down in the bad place? That'd be kind of cool. I hope I don't get ambushed while I'm trying to talk to her.
Hello. I will never forget what you did. I am deeply indebted. For it was not within my power to save Vince or Nico. I cannot thank you enough. In case you have not heard, I am Rhea of Thoroland. I only wish there was some way I could help you. But I am inexperienced and I only know the art of miracles. If that could be of any help, speak to me again.
It probably wouldn't, but I'll talk anyway. You seem nice.
Would a miracle be of any help to you? I would be most pleased if that were so. And may we discuss miracles then?
Enter her covenant. Divine Blessing. Fully restore HP and undo irregularities. I also already have these. Since when did I already have these? Talisman. If I use the talisman with these things, it requires me to have like 14 or 12 faith to heal myself, though. Which I'm pretty sure I'm nowhere near that. Oh boy. Venor Nox and all that jazz. Hold on, what's my stats? Faith. Oh my gosh. Really? I could just have heals with 2 points put towards it? That's pretty sick. That's really not bad. I mean, healing is probably not terrible. I could use it in my downtime so that I don't have to actually consume... Yeah, I could do this instead of using my Estus Flask when I'm not in mid-combat. I imagine this takes longer to fire off, but like, this isn't too bad. A few souls here and there and we'll have it. Let me look at my soul items real quick. I'm gonna invest. I'm gonna invest hard in this. Even though I have a feeling I don't have the greatest options. Okay, good. I can consume souls still. I was concerned for a second that that might not be the case. Alright, so I'll take 2 of these. Talk to her again, and we'll see if we can get healing, because this is not bad. Like, I buy a talisman for 200, which enables me to do miracles, and then I'll buy the healing miracle. Wait, oh, it's 5 uses for one of these? And I guess I'll buy 2 of them. Oh, I can just buy the 1. Okay, good. It probably restores after every bonfire. So it's like having an extra 5 Estus Flasks. I don't know if I want to use any of these other things. Seek Guidance. What does that do? That's also a 12 faith spell, so that's not too bad either. I'll take it. Wrath of the Gods. Magical Barrier. Yeah, I'm not going for those. Horse, does this like... Common Miracle among Cleric Knights creates Shockwave. This quickly acting miracle inflicts no damage, but propels foes back and defends against arrows. That doesn't sound terrible either. It's just an option for like knocking people off ledges and stuff. It's only 1,000, so I'll take these.
Then be safe. Farewell, very enough.
Okay, so she was super helpful for giving me those things. Now we'll be kind of a cleric knight, because we have this thing. Hi, buddy. Kick him back. There we go. God. I'm so over-leveled, it's not even funny. Alright, now this should be the room full of people. Okay, I kind of... I was surprised, I didn't see anybody around. Whoop. Alright, clearing the room. Alright. That was a little bit obnoxious, but we dealt with it. Now, I think this guy up here sells me the thing that I need. And if I get it, I can cure myself of this curse. I'll probably grab a couple extras just to be on the safe side. And then we'll also try and see if we can't get our, gather up enough souls between now and Seath to try and get those fate spells. But honestly, it doesn't even matter for Seath. Like, this is mostly just something that I wanted to have going forward. Oh, he conveniently dropped himself down to the first floor. That's nice of him. Hey, friend.
Greetings. I am pleased to see the preserving my humanity.
No, you're not. Don't lie to me. Okay. It's definitely not cheap to get this. So I will buy one of those.
It is only human to commit a sin.
I hate using him. This guy creeps me out. Okay, we'll do one more. I think 3 purging stones should do the trick. I don't see myself getting cursed too often in the future.
Great.
So I would like to have. Well, maybe I should buy 4. I'll do one more.
It is
And the reason I'm doing this is just for assurance. I mean, I needed to buy some stuff. These are expensive, but they're a good insurance for if this ever happens again. I don't want to have to keep leaving.
Thou art welcome.
Okay. Anyway, about my soul items. What else do we have? Was that the last of my proud souls that I could use? Oh, I've got lots of neat things. I also have the Firekeeper soul, which I think if I take this to that person in Anor I should be able to boost my Estus once again. I still don't know what to do with these. And 4 humanity's just sitting in my pocket. So we got plenty of backups. I think we're okay. Let's trade out our transient curses because that didn't actually help at all in that fight. We'll trade this for the purging stones, which I will use promptly. Also, I do have divine blessings, which I didn't realize would probably be able to cure curse. So there's that too. Let's do a little bit of this. Take that curse. And then, last but not least, let's homeward bone out of here. Back to where we started. Sweet. It's like nothing ever happened. And last but not... should I boost this? Torn on whether or not I should boost this. I only have 4 humanity. I have 5 perfectly functional Estus flasks, and I didn't see health being a problem in that fight so much as curse was. I actually died before I got cursed because of my curse ring, so I think we'll just keep this build. It seems like things are going reasonably well. I think just to be on the safe side, I will check the crystal armor stuff, just because it was super interesting, yeah? Curse resistance, none. So overall, this is a worse helmet, it looks like. Oh, it has better physical defense. How much does it weigh? 4.2 compared to 3.5. No thanks. You're still... I don't think we can justify 25 versus... Well, it's 25 versus 15 for 1.0 extra weight. That's actually pretty reasonable. And I'm not fat rolling yet. How does the crystal armor look compared to this thing? So it's... this one's a little bit more, like, up in the air when compared to what I'm wearing. 58 versus 59. So it's like a very marginal difference between these two. Oh, but the crystalline armor actually gives me more or less Oh, it's way worse. Look at that lack of, like, lightning resistance. I think that's lightning resistance. Fire defense? Whatever. It's not as good. We're not gonna wear that one. What about the, gauntlet differences? Holy smokes. I mean, these are incredibly heavy, though. And then, of course, comparing our skirt to what could potentially be. A lot worse armor, but I mean, you can clearly see there are some significant differences here. I think the skirt is what we're going to stay with. So really, the only change is our helmet. Because this is just a better helmet, I think. Let me just make sure. Is this did this have like worse lightning defense or something? It looks like it did. I don't think this actually has any elemental defenses. Has a little bit. But I mean 25 versus 15. Okay. What do you guys think? Crystal helmet? Is that a good fashion statement for now? I mean, as long as my weight class didn't change, I'm good with just being a medium class user. Not burning through my stamina any quicker, I don't think. I will miss the gargoyle helmet because it's become ingrained. Like that was with us for pretty much since on Orlando. We've been using that helmet. Before that, it was the boar helm. But it definitely feels weird not wearing it. Okay, bye. Whoopsie. Yes, I know. I know, phone. I know it's 9 o'clock. Night of the 5th day or something. Well, thank you all for sticking with me while I blunder through this area. I definitely... I'm not... Like, Seath hasn't been as hard straight up as other boss fights, but it definitely takes a little bit more planning than some of the others that I've done. Just because of the curse thing. Like, if not for the fact that... Ooh, okay. If not for the fact that he could curse me the way he does, this fight would have been over ages ago. But because of curse, it took a little bit extra effort. Every single time I've died or left this area, we ended up with more messages. Also, there's a little bit of one over here. Which, this is a curiosity indeed. Imminent treasure. Soul of a hero, I'll take it. Somebody's just going all out in this area. Alright, we're back in Clamland. Which, I want nothing to do with Clamland. Ooh. Go! You fool! God, there's nothing more terrifying than seeing the apparitions of clams coming out of the walls. What's he doing? Okay, he's just breathing clam breath over there. Alright, now he's upset. He's attacking my frame rate. I anticipated as much. Oh, he's just clawing at me? Okay. Oof. That's one way to escape. See, I wish I would have just paid attention to his tactics here, because... What? Uh-oh. I can't see. Okay, game. This is actually pretty dumb. Like, legit, where am I right now? This is a good frame rate right now. This is a good frame rate. Armor at risk. I don't care. See if the Scaleless is dead. Bequeathed Lord Soulshard. Holy heck, man. Seriously though, that frame rate. Like, I have a good computer and that was still getting absolutely wrecked. There we go, we got our souls back. We killed Seath. I don't even know why we killed Seath. I don't know if he deserved it. A bonfire. He deserved it? What did... So what... Is there anyone who's gonna, like, tell me the story in-game of, like, who these people are? Beyond just the fact that they were lords who were being selfish? No one actually ever tells me anything. Why am I not surprised? Okay, so faith. What was it that I needed? I think I needed, like, 12 faith? I'm hoping that I didn't make a huge mistake. Because I think I should be able to just, like, attach a little talisman. Unable to wield with present stats. What do I need for this? Oh, dang it, that's not what I meant. Just want to look at, like, requirements. Not. I think I need to repair my armor, though. That's definitely up there. What does it want from me? Oh, it wants 10 faith. Okay. I can do 10 faith. Let's start with 10 faith. Yeah, easy peasy. Okay, so we've got 10 faith now. Now, in order to equip it, which I can certainly do now. There we go, we got a talisman. And then to equip magic, what do I do for magic? Magic. Doesn't see, this is the key holder. Okay, here's the spells. So I could probably equip, like, heal. And that requires 12, so I need 2 more points in my faith to use that, as well as another spell that I picked up, which is probably worth it, honestly, so I'll dump a couple points here. No big deal. We'll use one of the big monstrous souls that we picked up earlier, because I think the soul of the hero is going to give me like 10,000 just about, which will be just enough to get me this, which will end up being pretty worth it. There. Here's the last point. I'm not leveling that up any further than that. I just did it because now we've unlocked, we've unlocked the ability to use healing. Is this not how this works? Have I wasted all of my efforts? I know I need the talisman to do things. This is going to be perplexing. So now that I have the faith to cast these, how do I have to, like, set them up at the... Oh, here we go. Tune magic. What does, this? Perhaps like this? Tranquil Walk of Peace I can't do. Seek Guidance might be... What does this do? Miracle of Clerics on an Undead mission displays more guidance from other worlds. Guidance facilitates communication between undead, but their value varies greatly. A balance of faith and wisdom is required. Required parameters. No wisdom, but lots of faith. So, if you say so. If I attune... Oh, I can only have one at a time. Is that it? So I can either have Emit Force, I can either have Force, or I can see Guidance, or I can have Heals. And I think we know which one I'm going to go for, because that's just more logical. So now we can cast a Heal spell, which is kind of chill. Let me see what happens when I do this. So that's what healing is like. Nice and nifty. And now we've recovered our heals, so we're good. We can do all the things. Next up, I think I'm going to warp back to, What's-His-Face in the Undead Parish. For one reason and one reason only. Our armor is dented. Seath did a number on us with those crystals of his. They were fairly penetrating. So we're going to need to get a quick repair. Barrican's in the lurk mode. That's okay, Barrican. I hope you enjoy your lurk. I hope your computer doesn't B-sod on you again.
That's an odd ember you have there. I know what you're thinking, but I'm no good with those. It won't be easy, but I'm afraid you'll have to look for someone else.
Rip. He can do something fun. Divine Enchanting or another. I don't know if he can actually Divine Enchant the weapon I'm using, though. I may just be stuck with a Lightning Gargoyle Halberd for the rest of my life, and I'll just have to accept that fact. Because I definitely don't have a Titanite slab. I mean, come on, dude. Let's be realistic, there's not that much Titanite in the world. Also, I forgot to congratulate Markspar on getting the raid boss. Anyway, I should probably get repairs done.
I'll be seeing you there.
So for
Be
that,
careful.
yep, be careful out there and all that jazz. Let me find another soul that I can burn. I think we'll use Souls of the Proud Knights because those are some of the, they're enough quantity to get me something to happen, but they're not, wasteful.
Well, needy.
Let's repair stuff. So, armor. Got our armor, and it's in somewhat bad shape, it seems. Oh, was this, super fragile? You only lost 10 durability, dude. You're fine. That armor is fine. Whose durability is, in the worst state right now? I mean, this could do with a little bit of repairing. This helmet, which I've been using for forever, is still basically okay. Oh, here we go. These guys need the repairs for sure. Whoops, okay, great. I hit the wrong button because it's a JRPG. Alright, we'll fix the gauntlets. Should I even bother fixing the gauntlets? Do I have better ones in here? Because it has been a while. So Brigand gauntlets are 16 and 14. Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like they're still my best, so I'll just quickly repair those. And I think the skirt was doing not the greatest too, so we'll fix the skirt. What else needs some help? You're still doing okay. Check the... Oops, someone's ringing the bells. Someone is playing the game with me. This is crazy. I didn't think anybody would be playing Prepare to Die Edition anymore after the release of the thing. I may as well just fix the Easter armor, since we're here and doing this anyway. And last but not least, my weapon of choice. How are you looking? 144. That's pretty reparable. How's the shield? 192. I think that the shield will be fine for a little longer, plus I have a duplicate of it if I need it. So we'll repair our extremely valuable weapon. And there we go. All figured out.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
So now I think our destination is to go back to Firelink Shrine and see if we can see the daughter and her father reunited finally. I feel like I'm doing a walkthrough right now because everything I've been doing is just been like, and I'm gonna do this thing perfectly, then I'm gonna do over here, I'll do this thing perfectly. It's all strategized, I've got it all figured out. Like, I'm not good at this game, guys. Please don't actually do what I do, because it's not working. If it works, it's entirely an accident. I'm just trying to keep my logic together because I've kind of been all over the place this game.
Oh, hello again. We're both managing quite well, aren't we? But I haven't found my father yet. Have you seen him?
No.
Yes, I see. Well, I had to ask. I will continue searching a bit longer. Thank you so much.
Have I seen him though? Hold on.
Yes.
Oh, I should have said yes. I should have said yes. I'm dumb. Hold on. Maybe if I maybe if I just like leave the area and come back and then say, yeah, I totally saw your dad. Because I don't actually know where her dad went now. Like, he used to be here. Hey, Alchemy Fox, welcome back.
I am pleased to...
What happens if I feed him these Titanite chunks? Does he just turn it into... Does he turn it into anything good?
Very well.
I'll bet you that he turns it into like
Stay
smaller
still
forms
for
of
a moment.
Titanite and then spits it back at me. Oh, you weren't here before, but welcome back from like the last stream. Yeah. So, to get you caught up, I just finished fighting Seath the Scaleless. Killed him. And now I'm kind of going through... Now I'm kind of going through and trying to like replenish certain items. I got some stuff repaired, I got a new helmet.
Impossible!
Give me monies.
Give me monies. Thank you so much, Gino, for the $1. I appreciate it. Who voices the weird Snick? I'm not
I
sure.
am pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent?
Let's just work back.
Are you ready? Then we shall...
I am ready. Alright, so there he goes. He does have a very familiar voice, though. If it's not the original voice actor who did that voice for other things, he's doing an impression of it very well. But yeah, we also saved the daughter of that knight from Katarina, and she's here instead of him, and he was here before. So now I don't know what happened to him. He's probably not alive. I'm just gonna go on a limb and say he's not alive anymore.
Yes, I see. I will continue.
I feel bad because I answered truthfully, which is I have no idea where her dad is. I want to know what would have happened if I said yes.
No, give me monies.
No, Jimmy monies. Thank you for the $7, dude. Was it 7 or 2? I may have misread that, but I appreciate that as well. Ooh. 7, mate? Thank you. Thank you, Gino. I just couldn't read it because it was small font. But I appreciate it for the, I guess, total... You think you don't know? It's alright. Thank you for the $8, dude. How have you been? Peter Marinker? Oh, Peter Marinker, the voice actor? Okay, I gotta think, though. So she's here. Where would her dad have gone? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. We have to go and do the rest of the Artorias thing now. But wasn't she part of the Artorias thing, though? Because she was one of the Golden Titans. You been okay? Glad to hear that you've been okay. I know that you've been gone for a while. I don't know if it was just lurking or if you were busy, but I'm glad to have you here again. Oh man, not the fires. Actually, I don't even know why I'm going this way. I need to. little directionless right now because we just beat Seath, so now we went all the way into the Crystal Dungeon. Got through Nito. We need to find a thing from Sif. But also the DLC doesn't actually tell me how to progress from this point forward. So like I got, what was it that I got from the lady? She gave us something, as I recall. Also, I should probably trade out my curse ring now that we're no longer dealing with curses. It's through. Give me something, game. Cool things here. Alchemy Fox has a hint. Please go for it. I don't actually know where the game wants me to head at this point. Because I got, what was it, the Broken Pendant, maybe? And it's good that you showed up when you did, because this is literally the minute when I no longer knew where to go. Go back to where the lady was? Okay. And again, was there any point in the game that would lead us to actually do any of these things besides just randomly exploring? Forgetting that bonfire doesn't actually work. I have to go back to the Lord Vessel, so I don't know why I came back up here.
Very
Warp
well.
away.
Then
Oh,
stay still
dang it.
for a moment.
Well, I'm glad that I didn't need that. The Lord Vessel will restore my my Estus at this point. So we're full recovered. So now we gotta warp back to somewhere in the woods. I don't actually know if I can warp to any of those particular bonfires. But Undead Parish puts me pretty close. So I guess we'll go there again. I've lost my linearity in this game. Things were going really, like, smooth for a while there. It was like, oh yeah, go from the thing to the thing, go to the other thing. Like, let's do DLC. Let's run around. And go to the archives now. Oh, I guess we're fighting Sif now. Or, Seath, not Sif. All the things are named the same. Oh, man. Is there a tree person out here? Because if not, this would be a good opportunity to, like, at least look at some of the flavor text that the game might have. For example, this. Soul of the Albino, Seath the Scaleless, a fragment of a Lord soul discovered at the dawn of the Age of Fire. Seath allied with Lord Gwyn, and turned upon the dragons, and for this he was awarded dukedom, embraced by the royalty, and given a fragment of a great soul. Although just a piece, it will still satiate the Lord Vessel. These are the ones I should read, because I got these off of, like, bosses and stuff. This secret rite allows bonfires to be bolstered further with kindling so that even more Estus can be collected. Kindling was a sacred rite passed down among clerics, but all undead can imitate the process in the same manner that they restore their hollowing with humanity. How peculiar that humans had found little use for humanity until they turned undead. Broken pendant. Half of a broken stone pendant. The vine appears to originate from Uulasil. A powerful magic can be sensed from this ancient stone, yet men of this time can neither manipulate nor sense its power, which has a distinct air consisting of both reverence and nostalgia. Okay? I'm pretty sure that something like the Master Key doesn't tell me much. This universal key opens any basic lock. Tool for trade for thieves, but in the cursed land of the undead, most doors are better left unopened. Is that supposed to caution me from actually doing things? Oh, all of these have cool flavor text. Key to the dungeon of the undead asylum to the north. A mysterious knight, without saying a word, shoved a corpse down into the cell, and on its person was this key. Who was this knight, and what was his purpose? There may be no answers, but one must still forge ahead. Is this supposed to be like the tether to the knight that you play in Demon's Souls? Key to the iron bars on the east side of the second floor of the North Undead Asylum. The Undead Asylum is a giant undead prison, segmented by countless iron bars. Even if an undead were to escape from a cell passage to the outside world, well, passage to the outside world would not be gained easily, unless, of course, you're friends with a random giant crow, in which case you're just going to fly you off for no big reason. Big Pilgrim's Key. Key to the inner door of the Undead Asylum main hall, big key belonging to a chosen undead pilgrim, but this chosen undead knows not what this pilgrimage has in store. Alright, starting to get bored of these. Oh, you meant to donate $3? I'm sorry. Maybe it was 3. Maybe it did say 2 and I just misread it. I won't really be able to know until I look at the PayPal statement. Lower Undead is a treacherous place. Do not turn your back on the wily thieves or the wild dogs who serve the Capra demon. Those banished from the Undead Burg eke out their existence in the depths. A damp layer with no trace of sunlight. Nearly half of the depths form a perilous, flooded labyrinth. Watchtower forms a stone cell. There are rumors of a hero turned hollow who is locked away by a dear friend for his own good, of course. Yeah, all of these are just like... Okay, let's just get to the soul things. Although... Oh no, I gave all the souls to the blacksmith, so I can't actually read those anymore because I don't have them. That was dumb of me. I would have liked to actually get a little bit of that flavor text. I didn't realize that I could. So I guess next time... Oh, no, we have these. Soul of the mystical moonlight butterfly, which flitters in the Darkroot Garden. Special beings have special souls. The butterfly soul is a creation of Seed the Scaleless, used to acquire a huge amount of souls or to create a unique weapon. Soul of Kalog, once daughter of the Witch of Izalaith, but now a chaos demon. Special beings have special souls, and Kalog's soul contains all aspects of chaos. Soul serving as the core of the Iron Golem, guardian of Sen's fortress, and slayer of countless heroes seeking Anor Londo. Originally a bone of an everlasting dragon. Soul of Smo the Executioner, who guards the cathedral in the forsaken city of Anor Londo. Special beings have special souls. Use the soul of this eerily gleeful executioner. Alright. So I guess I didn't get the soul of Ornstein then. It's just Smo. Weird. Okay, let's make our way over to where the lady used to be, as you said. Oops, I didn't even see that tree. There's some here we might recognize the narrator from Shadow Tactics, Thaler / the Peller in The Witcher 3, the narrator in the first Witcher, Spliskin RuneScape. That's what I get for not looking where I'm going. I didn't even know you could fall down here. That's pretty cool. It was a dumb way to die, because I was reading chat, so thanks. But, oh, rip. I didn't actually rest at the other bonfire. I think I'm a little out of it today. That's okay, though. That cost us literally nothing, because we barely stepped away from the altar. So better to die there than further into the forest. I'm just disappointed in myself for dying. I've been so good about not dying most nights, and then today I was just like, you know what, whatever, I'm just gonna die 5 times to Seed the Scaleless, not a problem. Yeah, I realize it's Peter Maneker. I think I would recognize him from the Peller then. If anyone, it'd be the Peller. I don't know Slisk. I don't know what Slisk is. Even though I do play RuneScape, I'm just not familiar with that character. He's probably from one of the later quests, since in most of the, like, what is wrong with me? I keep just barreling into this stupid pit. Like, I have never done this before. Am I, like, blinder than I used to be? I need to chill out. I need to chill out, man. I'm, like, on edge right now. approach the woods, slowly approach the woods, not barrel off the edge of precarious ledges again. That'd be the first step towards making any kind of progress tonight. I mean, I guess that's what happens when you kill Seath the Scalos in the first hour of the stream. It's kind of like, well, I already did something this stream, right? I beat a big boss. I navigated new regions. I did all the things that normally take until the end of the stream, at the start of the stream. So now is the part where I just kind of meander about, yeah, how does it feel? How does it feel, Shreeman? Now you know what it was like. Slipping off the edge because it was covered in mist. Actually, I think it's just, I feel like the area is just mistier than it used to be. Because, like, I'm seeing these guys, like, come out of the woodworks without being able to actually see where they're coming from, which is probably the intention. But I don't remember it ever giving me trouble. I'll bet I still can't open this door. Oh, is that a secret passage? Somebody's revealing something to me. Blocked by a contraption. Thank you, friend. Oh, thank you, friend. Amazing. Pointless. I don't know why they would put a bonfire here, but I'll take it. Like, is this basically glitchable? It's even on the other side of this. It looks like it's just the woods that I've been to before. This would lead me... If I had been smart enough to unlock this from the other side, which I'm sure is something that I can do, then I probably would have been able to, like, use this as a shortcut to get back to the lady. But since I don't remember how I got there in the first place, again, because I always get lost in these woods. Excuse me, tree. Alright. I'm being reckless right now. Let's just say no to trees. More trouble than they're worth. They want to hug you. It's always going to hurt you. Oh, you're waking up now. Okay, let's not go this way. I don't think this is the correct direction. As I recall, and if I would have been smart, I would have actually just taken elevators down, because there is a nice shortcut through the Valley of Drakes that would have taken us to the forest.
It doesn't matter to Gramps. For him, my name is just Buttface. But it's scary.
Thank you so much, Virus, for the host. I appreciate it. Excuse me, tree. I believe that there's like a path off the side. This is probably why I kept... What? Not allowed to be alive, dude. Killed you before, I can kill you again. Whoop. Oh, right, because I went to the bonfire. It all makes sense now. Rear ahead. I don't quite know what that means. So this takes me to the entrance to... be wary of strange creature, because this leads me to the blacksmith. I don't want to go here. But apparently there was a path just off the side, which you would only see if you were coming from the other angle. So I'm just going to be very careful in my approach. Take the soul off this guy. And if we turn this way, see, this leads us to where we actually want to go. That's really tricky. No wonder I always get lost in here, because you actually have to double back to get to the next area. And if you just went forward, spend an awful lot of time trying to find this. The game is astonishingly serene today. I feel like I'm normally more excitable when I play this game, but I've gotten to a point in the playing of it where there's nothing that's really scary or even that eerie. It's just become tranquil at this point. I know that everything in this area can barely lay a finger on me anyway. I think I can safely drop down here. Well, I took a little bit of an injury, but it's fine. Area of open area. It's fine. I've fought crystal beasts far harder than these. I'm pretty sure that I can one-shot these more or less without even dual-wielding if I want to. Alright, 2-shot then. Whatever. 1 shot if I dual wield, which I shall, because it feels so satisfying just seeing these things flail around the minute I make contact with them. They just can't handle me. I am the strongest. Okay, so I'm going back to the girly goo. Hopefully she didn't turn back into a golem. I also don't know if I can trust her. Because if this game's taught me anything, it's that when you fight a monster and it randomly turns into a human being, especially one with boobs, it's probably not trustworthy. Just going out on a limb, though. Okay. So there's like a weird misty rift back here. For some reason. This better not be a trap. Like, what if this just leads me straight over just a straight pit into the water? Okay. So what is this? This is weird, and also I don't know why I would come back here. Like, I feel like I need to like look at a wiki to find out. Ooh, that's spooky. Am I dead? Alright. I might be dead. Wow, that's very not normal. Thanks, game. Like, what? Alright, so I'm officially in DLC now. I'm a bit bothered at how, I guess, non sequitur this DLC feels compared to the rest of the game. It doesn't feel connected. There's probably a reason for that. Be wary of lightning. Well, that's good because I'm wearing... Well, actually, if we really want to be lightning resistant, I should probably bust out the old gargoyle helm. This is my anti-lightning fighting gear. So is this just straight up the fight? Sanctuary Guardian. Oh, you're cute. Oh boy. Oh, okay. How dangerous are you? You're pretty dangerous. You're pretty fast. Hey. Just because you're part boar doesn't mean you can just do that. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm not. This is tough. He's tough. Okay. Manticore time. It is a Manticore Bonds. Hello. Have you never done the DLC? Oh god. How the heck do you fight a Manticore, man? Like, this ain't reasonable. He's also like invincible to electric, I'll bet. You're not Bonds? I know you're not. Wait. You've been lurking? I know you're not. You're both like wearing green though. You're wearing your green tunics because you're all basically like, don't whip me with that tail. If that scorpion tail hits me, I'm dead. Oh, okay. He can hit me back there. I'm doing surprisingly okay. I expected more from the Manticore, honestly. Oh, he hit me with that. Oh, he hit me with that. Oh god. 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 Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Drink. Oh, that wasn't a drink. Okay. I'm so glad I'm wearing lightning resistance right now. Holy heck. I blocked it. We're good. I think he's gone back to like... Oh, he's using his tail now. Okay, I figured it out. He hit the tree! What a nerd! Oh, I feel really cool right now. This fight is amazing. I mean, I'm not cool, but I feel cool. He actually got me. What is he doing? What is that? What? Is that supposed to hit me? Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Get up. Drink up. Okay. What's he doing? I don't understand. A lion, scorpion, manbird. That's fine. That could have hurt more. Drink up. This isn't going well. He's gotten significant. That just completely nullified that. Drink. Alright. Oh, that's not good. Like, he's figured me out. He's adapted. Oh, I'm so dead. I'm glad that there's this random tree thing here, because that's saving my butt more often than not. I have got to get close to this guy. Okay, I got him in the butt. That was a good move on my part. The butt stab. Critical. We managed to beat. Oh no. Oh no. We're so close, but I don't think we're gonna... I got him in the face. Oh, that was good. Hit him. Come on. One more of those. Yes! Yes! Take that, Manticore. I don't even care. You're not a sanctuary during your Manticore. Oh. Oh. That was a good fight. That was a good fight. Just the right amount of difficulty to make me feel like I might not do it. Trying to talk at me, Frog? I just killed a Manticore, dude. I'm not afraid to kill you. Okay, I don't know what that's about. Let's just go, I think I'll go back to the... You don't think that it'll respawn a Manticore on me. I'm gonna go back to the bonfire from earlier. And hopefully, I can restore myself. I'm not doing Manticore twice. I'll even use my humanities, because I have a feeling that this next part is going to be difficult. So we'll consume one of these. And because I know what I'm going to do next, I may as well consume two of them. So now we're going to restore our humanity. Right, we're human. And we're going to kindle. I think that's a full kindling, right? How many kindles can I kindle? Okay, to get 15, I think I actually have to use one more of these, and I think it's worth it for this fight. I understand. So I spoke with somebody. They didn't tell me anything about the fight, but they told me it's hard. So I'm going to anticipate that. And we're just going to go all out here to a maximum amount of Estus Flask going in. Now we should be full kindled. And with my last souls, let's level up. I think we'll do... Let's do Vitality. Because I think I need to be able to absorb the shock of these hits more than anything. With 7, now we're wasting 8,000 souls, but that's child's play, honestly. No big deal. We got a Rowlet behind us. He's excited. He's excited for us to do this fight. let's see what happens. I feel bad that I'm wasting a humanity by going into this fight, since it's connected to me at this point. I also really hope I didn't waste it. I hope that I don't have to, like, go through the world's longest dungeon to get to him first. If you guys are wondering what I'm talking about, this is... Oh. Well... It's the Woola Sanctuary, of course. This is fine. I mean, it's just a short walk to the other Firelink, so it's not a big deal. Need humanity. Weakness rear. Need humanity. Well, it's a good thing I have that. I'm guessing they're saying that because it grants me Solaire, potentially? Maybe there's something else I need it for. Try humanity. I have humanity. Imminent beanpole? What? What does that even mean? Be wary of miscreant. Oh. Oh. What are you? Other than somewhat terrifying. It's a bunch of farmers. Hey, local population, how are you doing today? Okay. Boy, the Awulasil people sure are interesting. They're like basically trees. This also seems strangely reminiscent of the woods. Like, this looks a lot like a place we've been before. Did you miss the fight? You missed me killing the Manticore. Unless you were there for that. I did kill him. Oh. Your laptop crashed. You missed me winning against the Manticore. Sorry that your laptop crashed. It only took me one try. Oh god. Okay, so there's like some big guys over there. They're guarding. I don't actually know where I'm going, so I'm probably gonna die horribly in here. Why did I need humanity, though? Where are we? We're still in the DLC area, but like it looks a lot like the woods we were in before, just more flowerful. Okay, this is a trap. Oh god, where did you come from? I didn't see this one. Got him. Your trap didn't work. How does it feel? Big stone guardian guys. I'll bet that they're not even going to be easy. I'll bet I'm going to get ambushed too. Okay, now what do I do about you? You look tough. Oh! Uh-oh. No. Mm-mm. I'm done with you. Let's leave him alone for now. He can deal with the trees, yeah? Boy, that hurts. Please die. Thank you. Okay, do not want to fight those again. Got it. The timber. Yes, Alchemy Fox. How may I be of service? You went to the rat place you were talking about? Okay, so the thing that's like B-dubs. I don't know, is B-dubs a chain that like everybody has, or is that more of like a Is that exclusively Michigan? I'm not sure. Well, it's not. It's definitely not exclusively Michigan because you have it down there. But you know what I mean. Oh! I'm so glad that he wasn't supposed to. Like, they're trying to scare me with dragons, but I'm like, I've already killed dragons, man. I just killed Seath. You don't scare me. Just a dragon, please. Oh, you're a Titanite thing. Oh, God. Oof. Okay, well, I'm not getting that. That was really spooky. Then you added avocado. Okay, so there's, like, first-looking pillar things. Am I? This looks spook. Oh. He has scissors. He's like, snip, snip. I'ma get you. I got giant shears. I've been using these in the garden for ages. That's actually kind of terrifying, though. If I didn't have my shield out when he came at me with those, that would have not been nearly as hilarious as it was. Where are they going? Are they trying to lure me? Yes, but where? I wouldn't even be able to find my way back to where I am right now if I tried. I don't have any clue as to where I am in relation to where I started, because all of a sudden I'm in like places that I was in a second ago, but they're all like messed up. So I don't know if this is like new territory or if I'm retreading my ground and it's just kind of slowly deteriorating. Getting close to this castle thing though, so this is probably the right way. That doesn't look safe. Oh no, not the whole, no. Mm-mm. Nah, not all of you. Oh, okay. Well, that was dumb. That was really dumb. I didn't realize. Aw, man. That elevator moves too fast. It's not cool. I should have lured them to their deaths. I should have. What is this about? You Oolacile?
Well, look at this one. From what faraway age hast thou come? Thy scent is very human indeed, but not intolerable. Ah, Princess Dusk's savior. Thine aura is precisely as she described. I thank thee deeply for rescuing Her Highness, but Princess Dusk is here no longer, snatched away by that horrifying primeval human. And so I must ask, couldst thou once more play the savior?
Yes.
Thank you. I am Elizabeth, guardian of this sanctuary. Something of a godmother to Princess Dusk. I shall assist thee to my utmost, for I am one with the sorceries of Oolacile.
Hidden weapon, hidden body. Bunch of magic stuff, and the Oolacile Ivory Catalyst, which is not a particularly good weapon as far as I can tell. Something special about this thing? Okay, so it scales based on my intelligence pretty well, but I'm not a magic user, so. Sorcery Catalyst of Lost Land of Oolacile, formed by enchanted white bark branches. The white bark boosts sorcery adjustment, but the sorceries of this lost land are gentle and not affected by intelligence. That sounds counter to what the actual thing said.
Thou shalt see further on. An abyss was begat of the ancient beast, and threatens to swallow the whole of Oolacile. Knight Artorius came to stop this, but such a hero has nary a murmur of dark. Without doubt he will be swallowed by the abyss, overcome by its utter blackness. Indeed, the abyss may be unstoppable. Still, I have faith that Princess Dusk may be rescued yet. May the flames guide thee.
Wonder if she probably has more to say, but let me look here. Then you gotta wrap similar to the spicy one, but then you added avocado, and eating it when you realize they didn't put the avocado on. problem because you paid extra for it. Not that they didn't put any on, they put a tiny smidgen on one side. Oh, wow. So, are you ever gonna eat there again? I know that you were trying it out for, like, the first time, right? So, that's a thing. What was the deal with all the humanity talk? Like, everyone was like, need humanity. But, like, that wasn't even true. Nothing about that area, unless I was like, maybe that's what the dragon was about? Like, the dragon was checking if I was human, and if I wasn't, it was just gonna destroy me. Or what mummies? That's a mushroom, I think. I'll check him out. I'll check out the mummies when I head back that way. Like, I never realized how much better looking this is when you kindle it twice. My ultra mega fire. And 3 humanities to my name. Which means that I have 3 attempts at getting past whatever needs the humanity. I'm not sure about that. So I guess I'm an appropriate level to be in this area if I was able to take out the manticore thing. Are we in the past? They said that we're from a different age. I think it's implied that we're like in the past because it looks very similar to where we came from. Honestly, I should just leave this one untended so that I can always replenish my Estus and walk the whole distance.
Struggling, are we? If there's anything I can do, never hesitate to ask. Thou art from a time far, far ahead. There are many things I wish to ask, but I know that I must not. The perils of our time are overwhelming enough. Was thine eye glancing hither? Thou needst not hide thy wonder. I am a mushroom, after all.
Okay, so she's got nothing else. That's it.
May the flames guide thee.
So I don't know if these are mummies necessarily. It looks more like just people-shaped statues made of stone facing inward. Yeah, we're in the past. This is like an inversion of Samurai Jack where we're from the future going to the past, but the future is still like Middle Ages, so it's fine. We're in the Royal Wood. Alright, so how dangerous are these guys gonna be? He's fine. You wish you could actually finish with that strike. Didn't work out for you, now did it? I see a glowing thing over here, which means that I should probably head this way. Usually good things. I've never been led astray by following the glowing light bulbs. And I didn't try going this way the last time. I keep hearing like footsteps, like I feel like these things are gonna like come out of the woodwork and come attack me. Treasure ahead? Let's do it. I'm all for treasure. Hey, this is familiar. Be wary of treasure. So is this like... See, this is a problem now because I can't actually ride the elevator. Got guardian gauntlets, that's cool, I guess. Are they cool? Do I want these? 10.4 to 54? Those are basically just slightly lighter Havel's gauntlets. But very slightly, and I can't justify wearing them. How do I make this thing? Wary of treasure. Yeah, I get it, but like, how do I not fall to my death? Am I supposed to use like one of those things that helps me fly? That like makes my fall gentle? But that's it, isn't it? But of course I don't have my magic attuned to use something like that. slightly irksome. Never have that treasure, because I am not magical. I feel like this DLC very much favors people who went with a magic build. I most definitely did not. Oh, so like, I think this whole thing, if I follow these, it basically leads me around the enemies without me having to actually engage with them. Kind of. Okay. Well. Ooh. Hold up, this is different. Because like now I feel like this is leading me down. I don't get waylaid on the way here, but like this is the dragon. Hear footsteps, which is concerning. Come here. I feel so bad for this thing. I hate killing them, but they're valuable. Whoop! Scissor boy. I'm glad that everything here is weak to lightning. That's certainly beneficial. So I could go straight. That's actually where the light is leading me. So I had a dark path and I had a light path. Light path has led me here. I feel like that's kind of a trap. Oh, dang it. Actually got a hit off on me and I'm mad. I've been so good. I've been so good about these things. Oh, are they shearing the... Do you think they're gonna try attacking me, or do you think we're good? Oh, yep, they're not happy with me. Stop. Frickin' nerds. Alright. We're so good. Wow, the bleed effect from these guys is pretty intense though. So, it's leading me over here now? Okay, it's telling me that I should have gone the other way is what it's telling me. I see my souls. I would like to get those back. Right. I hear snipper clips behind me. Oh, I survived. Okay. That feels good. By being here. Oh. Alright, so I guess we made it, yeah? Be wary of strange creature. Okay. Humanity. That's not good. Safe zone. Weakness sweeping attack. Can't take this. Okay, so this must be Artorias. Darrow. Shield breaking ahead. Try jumping? Is there actually something to jump for? I don't think there's anything to jump for. They're just trying to tell me to kill myself. And that's not an illusory wall. Thanks, though. These trolls getting all bitter because they can't beat the fight. Okay. So maybe I need humanity, or maybe maybe I can be good. Okay, 13,000 isn't a lot to risk, so let's go in. Let's have a look-see at what this guy's gonna do to us. Hey, cool guy. You're like Sephiroth, right? You're like a Sephiroth fight for me, yeah? I'm your friend. We can be friends together. Yeah? Oh man. Whoop. Okay, that doesn't sound nice. Hi, buddy. I hit you. I bet you didn't see that one coming. Whoa. Okay. Whoop. Oh god, he knew what I was gonna do. Okay. That hurt a little. Whoop. This is a little rough. Quick. Okay, I drank. Dodge. God, I can't drink. Okay. Artorias. Buddy. I don't know where you're going, but I'll take that opportunity. Oh my lord. I look like such a derp doing that attack right there. Alright. God, I hate when he does that. He's not so bad. Oh, okay. He's not so bad. I expected more from the Great Knight Artorias. Like, I definitely got a block. Be careful. Oh boy. Okay, he's doing this attack in spam mode now. So that's part of the challenge with him is that, what is he doing? Could I have interrupted that? Oh no, he is a Sephiroth. He's faster now. Not okay with that. Dodge it! Drinking is not allowed here. I'm gonna do it double. Uh-huh. What was that? I don't like that he tried to, like, dandruff me. Drink. Okay, did it. What is he doing? Oh, he stabbed right through. Okay. Artorias is the bad now. This isn't good. I can sense my death. Impending death. Here he comes. Flip, man! Okay. I'm not prepared for this. I need to curse myself. I don't think that would help here. Okay. Well, we were doing fine for a bit there, yeah? Ouch. I have such a long way to go to get back there. There isn't really a bonfire any sooner. He feels like a fun fight. I can tell him this is going to be fun. But it also feels like it'll take me a while to get back there. I think I'll make one more attempt on him, and then probably call it good for tonight, because I don't see it happening. My understanding is that Artorias is like harder than the final boss, and that he really is a DLC that you're supposed to do post-game. So me trying to do this to get a special sequence with Sif. I know. I just gotta get good. I mean, I've done this before. When I was playing Kingdom Hearts back in the day, I did the Sephiroth fight super early. And I knew that I could just level up and do it when I was supposed to, but there was something enjoyable about doing it out of order. About going and just saying, I beat Sephiroth at There's something satisfying about beating Sephiroth at level 50 or so instead of getting to level 80, which was recommended by the guides. It's like, just wait a really long time and eventually you'll be better at the game naturally. You don't even have to be good at the game to beat the game. You just have to over-level. Nah. No, I would prefer the hour-long fight where I pelted at his health bar, and it took over a half hour for the invisible health bar to, like, deteriorate from the purple bar, and I started seeing his health actually go down. For the longest time, I was like, am I even, like, can I even kill him? Because they did that invisible bar thing, and it made it feel like he couldn't die for a good while. Hopefully Artorias doesn't have an invisible bar. It's not like just you get him down to 0 health and then like he isn't dead. He still has like an invisible bar that just keeps going. Okay, let's not slip up this time. I will say that if I'm slipping off ledges like that, though, it's a good sign that I am not prepared. I am not prepared for the level of tactical decision-making required to beat Artorias. But hey, should be able to find our way back. And honestly, that elevator is the deciding factor between safety and not. Now, by using that, did it restore this elevator at all? No, not really. Guess I just gotta keep following these edges. But eventually lets me drop. A place that makes sense. Basically, fighting the Stone Guardians is a bad idea. We talking God of War? What do you mean? Are we finding Puppy? No, we're not. Well, we might be finding Puppy next, but right now we're just going back to fight Artorias again. Because, What? What? That wasn't part of the plan. He never did that before. I didn't say Atreus, I said Artorias, which is who we're fighting. He's the big bad boss that I died to once right now. He's basically the Sephiroth of this game, and boy, not sure if I can do it at this level. I'll try though. Hey, Snipper Clips. Excuse me. I managed to get to him already, so right now I'm just trying to navigate back, and hopefully I can do better this time. Hopefully I don't have to waste any Estus on these farmer dudes. Really? You're gonna poke me with your stupid pitchfork? Get out. Alright, so I could go over there and upset all of the Snipper guys, but I really don't care that much. Oh, they're coming for me. I heard them clipping. I've attracted them. Okay, I don't like how fast they are. Ooh, I don't like that at all. Bye-bye. Alright, we're safe down here. Is there... Oh! Ooh. That's really nice over there. Humanity. Why do I need humanity? Who are you? Try holding with both hands. No, but who are you? Other than creepy.
Let me guess. Snatched by a shadowy limb and dragged off to the past? Yes, of course. Exactly what happened to me. We are both strangers in this strange land. But at least now there are two of us.
Is this a crossover from Bloodborne? I'm not sure if I like the fact that bleed and poison build up things or something I can buy from him. Not indicative of good things. Lloyd's Talisman prevents Estus recovery within a limited area. Why would I want that? Weird, and you sell weird things.
So, what did that giant mushroom make you do? Not that I care. It's none of my business.
Don't laugh. I didn't give you permission to laugh. That's not cool.
I've little to talk about, really. Oh, you know me. What do I know? So long.
Okay. He's weird. It's the, treasure vader? It's the treasure. I think I understand. It all makes sense now. This loops back so that I can just very simply go all... I have full Estus right now, so there's no point in me doing this. However, this is very good. Because here's what I can do, right? I can settle this down. And, shortcut. Like, what if I just do that? There. So now, the elevator is prepared and ready for me to come back down. Okay. Let's try Knight Artorias again. Is this real? God, you're all mean every single time. Alright, Artorias. They said the weakness was the back, yeah? Sweeping attack. I'm not sure. Stand. Let's just be careful. Hello, Artorias. Oh, okay, he's doing the doubles already. Okay, 3? You've decided that you were going to upgrade while I was away. Very kind of you. Okay. Ah. No, not good. Dodge it! Okay, never mind. Can't actually move that fast. I hate you, dude. Stop poking me. I'm just trying to have, like, a simple time here. Okay. Drink up. Doing the roll away. Gonna do that attack. Okay. God, he pierces me with that every time. Ugh! That's tough. He's the hard. Again? No, we're good. Dodge it, you derp! Spit something. Just gotta be careful. Ah! I hate it when he doubles that. It's so impossible to tell when he's gonna do it because he doesn't have a pattern. That's kind of what makes him tough. He's very awkward. Like, he's running away now, for some reason. He tried to charge me, it didn't work out for him. Managed to get a strike off. You did it, congrats. I didn't. He's going into Sephiroth mode now. I'm not okay anymore. We are no longer able to heal in this fight, pretty much forever. What in the... What? I dodged! That was the dodgiest dodge, are you kidding? I hit him. I touched him. It just homing. He just homes in. He has a homing attack. Well, at least I found a shortcut, so I don't have to go, like, 20 million miles to get back to him. But I don't really know what to do about him. I'm realizing now... Well, I guess I'm going back to the bonfire then. I'm trying to remember, like... I used to be able to do a thing. We, like, parried attacks, yeah? That's rolling. That's blocking. Attacking. Okay, there it is. So, like, I gotta do some of these to him, I think. I think not parrying this fight is basically impossible. Not sure. And I know that I'm going after this fight really early, so I think I'll make one last attempt on him, and if I can't beat him, then we'll probably call it for the night, and I'm just going to try and see if I can figure it out by next time. I think everybody wants me to beat Knight Artorias before moving on to Sif, though. Just because it seems plot-wise chronological, even though difficulty-wise it's definitely not meant to be done that way. Oh, somebody gifted me some Estus. How kind of them. The worst part is that I saw that he scales up in speed a quarter into the fight, and I'll bet you that he scales up every quarter. How much you want to bet that if I manage to get him to half health, he's just gonna completely wreck me? Makes me a little bit concerned that I can hear, like, the pitter-patter of enemy footsteps, but I don't know where they are. That's my footsteps, because I'm wearing that skirt. It's the skirt's fault all that gets caught on all the grass. Here! This would work. This was a good plan. How does one beat an Artorias? Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'm wasting a ring. So that's not helping me. If I had something that could boost my speed, that would be pretty sick. One of the special rings granted the four Knights of Gwyn. The wolf ring belongs to Artorias the Abyss Walker. Artorias had an unbendable will of steel and was unmatched with a great sword. Poise just means that I recover from damage quicker, right? Shot. I now have poise! I don't know what that means, though. Whacked him. Oh, oops. Whoopsie. Going for it again? No. Lame like that. Uh-oh. Victor. No! Stop! Oh, I actually drank that? Oh, nice. Dude, the poise! I didn't even realize how good the poise would be. Because I can take a hit like that and be okay. That was a big gameplay hint. That's amazing. Poise means that I can, like... Okay, maybe not all the time. I really shouldn't be dumb. Cool. I need you to stop with this attack, okay? I would like to heal. You're being way more aggressive than last time. Chill out, alright? He threw stuff, and he's gonna charge up now. Oh, he could just... Okay, he's gonna do a big zappy. Alright, Artorias, now what? How many spins? None. Hurts a lot, though. Wish I could stun him better. Dodge it! Dodge! Oh, come on. Ooh, hi, buddy. Yeah, no amount of poise is gonna save me from that attack. Oh, he's charging twice. Okay, well, I'm all better now. What in the world? He can just go through. Oh, man. I want to heal, but I just know he's going to take advantage of it. No? Oh, okay. I tried so hard to parry him there. I really don't know. What does the poise ring do for me in terms of, like, carrying heavier armor? Like, I'm boosting my poise stat. Does that mean, just out of curiosity, if I suddenly wore, like, Havel's armor instead? Okay, no, that doesn't really give me much poise. But I think I might be able to equip heavier stuff and still be okay. Like, look at that, I can wear Havel's helmet, which is, like, double in weight, but also just generally better. So that's kind of cool. That's just a significantly better helmet. What if I kitted out this? Instead of trying to wear Havel's gauntlets, we wore, like, you know, Guardian gauntlets. Okay, so Guardian gauntlets are definitely out. But apparently I can get away with Havel helmeting. I bet that the skirt, compared to, like, Havel leggings, is way too much, though. Like, Guardian leggings is 54 versus 16, but it's over 8 points more. What? I can get away with it? Kidding me. I can get away with Guardian leggings. Okay, no I can't. That was just a glitch in the system, I think. Well, let's see if we can maximize. So clearly Havel's helmet is superior and I can wear it. So I may as well. But in terms of, like... Also, Alchemy Facts has a backseat. What kind of backseat is it? What does this skirt's advantages have? It's a lot better at resisting lightning, it seems. But I could wear the Channeler's leggings, which are barely... Like, this is just a straight-up upgrade in almost every way. Lightning resistance is a bit down, but it's better armor. It's kind of questionable. I also can't wear it, so... I think this is as good as we can push it, is with the helmet. I mean, does this charge attack go up and hit him? Or shoot him in the head? Try. It stuns him so he won't do it. Okay. I figured that might be a thing, but I was really having a hard time reaching him. I'm just happy that I get to wear Havel's helmet now. Should protect me a lot. Wearing this literal piece of stone on my face. It is pretty funny though. I'm wearing Havel's helmet. I'm wearing some Eastern armor. I'm wielding a Gargoyle's halberd with a Silver Knight's shield and a skirt. This is my outfit. Oh, come on, game. Alright. Well, apparently it doesn't want me to make another attempt because they put that there. Just some random as hell slope in the middle of the walkway. I mean, I'm not super salty about it because I know it's there and I should have been more careful, but like, why is that even there? Why is that even there other than to troll me? I feel like that was just a design mistake. Because it doesn't make sense to just randomly have an unwalkable chunk. Yeah, I think we'll stop in the Garden of Uliseal. I don't have enough time to make another attempt because of that death. So next time, when we do Dark Souls, this is what we're going to be doing. Testing out Havel's helmet with the Poise Ring, which is certainly better than having the Dark Eye Ring on for this fight. And praying that, that somehow I can figure him out. So, until then, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And let's see if we can find somebody to raid today. As far as raid options are concerned, Tommy's playing Jackbox. Good night, Barrican. Alright, we've got a handful of options here. Let's see. Let's do, we got Kristoff playing Fallout 4. Got Okami on Jackbox. We've got Ruashua playing Monster Hunter. You guys have any preferences between those, games? Fallout? You want the Fallout? Okay, let's do Kristoff. Especially since I don't remember him playing Fallout last, so he must have already, like, completely polished off, he was, Prototype 2 really fast. You don't mid? You don't mid? I mean, I'm a fan of mid, personally. I prefer jungle more than mid. Honestly, mid kind of sucks, you're not wrong. I would usually do, like... I would usually do duo, solo, or jungle, and mid was kind of like, he only solo. Alright. How many of you are ready to raid? Oh wow, this is different. They changed the way it goes. Bye guys, I guess we're raiding fast. Oh, okay. Alright, they changed the way that this works, so that actually scared me. So it looks like six of you are ready. So let's get the raid going. As you guys are aware, I am Timbertaft. This is the Timber Raft. If you haven't joined the Timber Raft yet, do it. It'll add you to the community, which means you'll be updated on my schedule and all that other jazz. Thank you everybody for coming. I know that it was kind of low key today. I wasn't feeling the greatest today, but it was like this and tomorrow are the literal only days I could stream. So I tried to push through it. I'm hoping that it was still a good stream regardless. So, thank you all. There's the Timber Raft. Is there something else that I need to clarify? Obviously, copy that link, that message, which I'm going to do because I usually don't have time to do this because I'm, like, rambling off to you guys. Oh, stop pushing the things. I said regardless, not irregardless. That's a bad word. Don't say irregardless or I'll ban you. Alright. We're raiding. Let's go to Kristoff. Let me pop open Kristoff so I can have him ready, yeah? Wow, like, I've never had this much preparation time to raid. It's crazy. Y'all ready for this? Also, Kristoff's a late-night streamer, so you should be going. So, here we go. Raid beginning.
What a dick.